It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 22nd of August. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather not changing much through Sunday with a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms each day. But next week, a different story as an unusually dry air mass drops in here. Let's go to the upper air look early this morning, which often tells the better story this time of the year. The heat ridge is shifted west of here. So temperatures will be near or maybe a little below average for the next few days, mostly upper 80s and low 90s. We'll check the radar early this morning. Got a few spotty showers around the Gulf Coast of the Florida Panhandle. Most of Alabama rain-free. Temperatures mostly in the lower 70s. Got a few upper 60s over the northwestern corner of the state. And again today, highs upper 80s, low 90s in most spots. Around the nation, pretty quiet. Most of the heat issues way out west with the upper ridge there. Got a marginal risk of severe storms later today and tonight from the plains of Colorado and Wyoming to the western Great Lakes. Tomorrow, no organized severe storms expected across the country. And on Sunday, day 3, a little small marginal risk over western Kansas and eastern Colorado. Rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Friday morning of next week for the eastern half of Alabama. Rain amounts 1/2 to 1 inch. Lighter amounts for the western counties of the state. And after Sunday, much of next week looking shower-free, which is pretty remarkable for August here. So in the tropics, we've got several X's on the board and one hurricane, which we expect here in mid to late August. This is the peak of the season. This is the 7-day outlook. And, of course, we have Aaron that's moving away from the United States. A little yellow X out in the middle of the Atlantic. That's no concern. The two waves with some chance of development, one near the northern Leeward Islands and one in the central Atlantic. The one near the Leeward Islands, that is no concern to land, turning north, northeast, out to sea. The trough that's going to bring the drier air in here early next week will turn that out. Concerning that other wave, the 60% chance of this developing, it's an interesting little feature. This will be getting into an area with drier air and harsh winds aloft, but it might, if the wave survives, it might be in a better environment in very low latitudes. In fact, here's a look at the probabilistic outlook off the European, and you see that big bright red in the far, far southern Caribbean. If it redevelops, it would be moving into Central America, far, far south of the Gulf. So, again, the screaming message here is that looking at this through the 1st of September, no tropical storms, no hurricanes for the Gulf. Of course, we got to get through September and October, but so far so good for August. Aaron is on the way out. This morning, the sustained winds are still 100 miles per hour, but it's beginning to look like a colder core North Atlantic system this morning, far, far east of the coast of the United States. And that thing will be post-tropical by tomorrow. Over the colder water, moving northeast at 20, and will be fizzling out over the high latitudes. All right, model fans, here we go. GFS, 06C run, 4 o'clock today. Heat ridge way out west. And for us, again, much like yesterday, partly sunny with scattered showers and storms. High-resolution herd this evening at 6 o'clock. A lot of questions about high school football games, and we stress the radar's not going to look right just like that. It will not. But the message is that there will be these spotty, random showers and storms around, so always take the rain gear for these early games in August. We had some lightning delays for the games that were played last night. Again, upper 80s, low 90s today, and really the same thing tomorrow. Partly sunny with these random scattered showers and storms. That's 6 o'clock tomorrow evening coming off the high-resolution HRRR. Really the same thing on Sunday. Evidence the better chance of showers could be over the eastern half of the state. And then Monday, hey, we're getting into that dry continental air. Precipitable water Monday. The shades of green, blue, lower dew points, lower humidity, cooler nights. How about that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Most of the state will be dry. We'll probably see some upper 50s over the northern counties of the state by, say, probably Wednesday or Thursday morning of next week for a little hint of fall. And a week from today, this is Friday, August 29th, still got broad troughing just to the east of here. and evidence we might see a little moisture return and maybe a few spotty showers a week from today. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, August 31st, the last day of meteorological summer. Goodness gracious. GFS continues to hint at this little tropical type feature here over eastern North Carolina. But again, we would be in a very dry air mass if this works out. And of course, this is 10 days out. We all know this could easily change. Rain for the next 15 days, 1 to 2 inches. You're looking for the green line on that chart. That's coming off the European Ensemble, the AI version. The mean of the ensemble members, again, 1 to 2 inches there. And what you do not see on this chart, 90s. Now, if you're in South Alabama, you'll probably see low 90s today. But look at the numbers next week. 81 for the high, Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's with a sunny sky. 61 early Thursday morning, meaning that many communities over North Alabama could see 50s by Thursday morning of next week. And even toward that following weekend, it just looks amazingly pleasant. This August has just not been bad at all for heat. In the latest long-range guidance, this is August 29th through September 4th. Again, we're in the blue. Temperatures below average. We are living right. How about those summer soakers yesterday? That's just a great shot of a couple of extreme rain shafts over southern Jefferson County in Hoover. I think that was taken from the preserve. And, of course, if you were underneath one of those downpours, I mean, it was torrential. We had some minor flooding problems for a while in parts of Homewood and down into Hoover and Helena. In fact, this is what it looked like under one of those downpours. This was at the Publix at US 31 in Valleydale, the Southgate Shopping Center. And we had some, again, minor flooding. This was Gadsden. They got a summer soaker. That is Hoke Street in the eastern part of Gadsden yesterday. But, of course, after the showers, we had another lovely summer sunset last night. Hey, you send me a sunset like that with cow pictures, and you know it's going to make these videos. This was from the Gilmer Dairy Farm in Lamar County, thanks to Will Gilmer for these shots. That's a good one right there. But just absolutely gorgeous. And again, we had some high school football last night. Week number 1 of high school football. It's back. Footballs are going to be flying between now and the end of the year. And actually had some pretty good rainbows for some of the high school football fans last night. So today we have a weather program in Blount County at Hayden Elementary School. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're new here, we do these videos twice a day. We're live on the social platforms, my Facebook page and YouTube channel, and then the replays are available on the all-new Alabama Weather Network. We do the first update every morning about 5:15. Second one about 2:45 in the afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on the television side this evening, ABC 3340 News. I'll be at, tonight, McAdory High School. On Friday nights, I'll be live at the football game of the week. That's the game of the week. It's Pleasant Grove at McAdory that will be broadcast on our sister station, My 68, in the Birmingham area. So again, hope to see you there. And don't forget, also, you can catch my forecast on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Friday, and God bless.